Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Ideal Video Blog. I'm your host, Wade Fisher, coming to you today from South Texas in the heart of the drought. Guys, just going to put a note at the beginning of this video. This is not for the faint of heart. It's kind of like the cattle business right now. Bear with me. This has got a good story at the end, and I promise you'll have an uplifting ending. But the beginning of it is kind of like the cattle business right now, guys. It's sad. You can see behind me that there's a stock tank that's empty. Guys, we're in the heart of the drought. We're in a bad way down here in Texas. Want to apologize for not getting a video blog out last week. If you watched the news, you knew we had two big fires down here in Texas. Had 196 fires total last weekend. One of them was the second largest one in the state at the time, was right down the road from my house. So Blaine and I had a lot of stuff going on, and we're trying to figure out a lot of different angles and what was going to happen. So I apologize I didn't get a video out. Praise the Lord, and a bunch of firemen, and those fires are both well contained at this point, nearing the out stages. We got a DC-10. It's pretty interesting that this government sent in that flies down and puts out some of that foam. And guys, it's remarkable to watch how those guys put it out. But it's nothing a 12-inch rain wouldn't take care of at this point. Guys, we have sold a lot of cattle in Texas. Our commercial cattle market is near extinction at this point. It is a sad time to be in the cattle business, but I want to give you hope. I want to give you an understanding of what can be done at this point. The commercial cattle guys are upset and scared because of the rain and the lack of forage and having to buy hay. The purebred guys are nervous about the bull market this fall, about who else is going to be buying those purebred registered females. And I'll tell you, we had a sale last weekend outside of Moberly, Missouri. It was at Don Thomas's place, and I'll tell you guys, it was a great sale. We sold 75 registered females, they sold for good money. They went to many states. We also sold about 225 commercial females, good commercial females, ready to go out and do a good job for somebody. Guys, those cattle sold. Those cattle moved. They got different zip codes. There are people buying cattle right now. Don't think because we're not buying cattle in the heart of this drought down here in Texas that nobody's buying cattle. They're buying cattle and they're paying good money for them. We will break from this drought. We will have rain. It may not be in the near future. It may be a little late to get grass growing here right now. But people are buying cattle. What you got to do is you got to think outside the box from the way that you've been marketing cattle for the last generations and especially the last decade. We've been doing a lot of things with, of course, videoing cattle, selling them that way, putting them online. The DV auction sides run great. We bid on a lot of cattle, sold 84 total head in that sale last weekend off a DV auction, and bid on double that. So if you have any questions or have any concerns about how you're going to get your cattle sold this fall, don't hesitate to call us. We'll tell you what our thoughts are for what could work for you, for how it could be done. When the rain falls on this land here, guys, these people are going to be ready to go back to buying cattle. They sold their commercial cattle for a good price. Those that got out when this thing started, they made a lot of money off those commercial females. They didn't go spend it on a new pickup or a new barn. Guys, they got it in the bank and they're ready to buy your cattle when that rain comes back. So don't be all doom and gloom about what's going on. Don't be sad about the fact that the fall is scary, as we're all scared about it. But we all need to band together, help each other get cattle sold. Guys, if you have any concern about this fall, don't hesitate to call me. My phone number's at the bottom of the screen right now. My email will be popping up in just a second. I'm here to help, here to talk. I'll get you pointed in the right direction if I can't help you get those cattle sold or get you help with how you should best market them. Past that, let's have a good fall. Let's get out there and market some cattle. I've got a bunch of videos coming available here soon. Right now I'm in Buda, Texas. Just got done videoing a bunch of really good Angus females, bred heifers that are going to sell in an online sale in October. We just got back from Arkansas. There's going to be a lot of cattle being sold in Aliceville, Alabama on October the 8th. Got some cattle selling in South Texas, down there in Weimar on October the 8th. The calendar's full. A lot of good cattle will be moved. And you need to put yourself at the right position and hedge yourself to buying the right cattle. If you still got commercial females that you have on your place, guys, I'm telling you, you put a good purebred bull on them, put some good calves on the ground for next year, those calves will be worth a fortune. It's better than having that gold in the bank that we keep hearing everybody talk about. Guys, we could have cattle when everybody needs cattle. We're fixing to be at the prime spot and the prime point in time. If you can hold out, bear down, and let's get some cattle on your place and get some cattle raised, and they'll make money in the long run. Guys, I'm going to come to you next week with another video. It's going to have some ranchers. We're going to start talking about what to do when you get cattle to your place, some of the aspects that you need on a weekly basis. And I'll start talking to you some more about these fall sales that we have and let you know how it's going from out here on the road. Till next week, I appreciate you watching the Ideal Video Blog.